reference.
I get it.
Okay, perfect.
And with that, I would like to say welcome to everywhere. Hello, Martin.
Hello, Hannes. How are you?
I'm surviving in the extreme heat. Thank goodness there's no camera on me today, because I'm sitting here.
Fantastic. Then
It's
we're
so hot.
very sorry there's not a camera on you. Okay, so welcome everyone. We're doing something brand new. First time ever on the Marm Machine 3. We're going to do a collaboration live stream, and I think we will do a lot of these going forward. We are trying some new technology stuff, and both me and Hannes are remote, so we have tried to set this stream up to be very smooth, but we have a lot of connections going on to make this happen.
Yeah.
So bear with us if we are trying to get all our 50 computers to talk to each other during the stream. But most of all, we are going to receive and accept feedback on these two designs, and my plan was to release these designs a week ago. So I didn't give people enough notice for this stream. That's completely on me. But I've already seen on Discord that we have one suggestion. So we're gonna look at that really, really quick. But to recap a bit, let me see, there's the suggestions. We're going to talk about the programming wheel design. And it feels fantastic because I've decided which instruments to use, what sounds all those instruments should make, and I feel I'm on the verge of also solving the programming wheel, which has actually been a really tricky thing on this huge machine to solve. And that's what everyone watching is going to help us today. And this stream is supported by Onshape. So Onshape is supporting the Marm Machine project, and in the description there's a link where you can get 6 months of Onshape Pro trial with a Wintergatan link. So I think when I with the software, and we reached out to Onshape asking if they wanted to support the project, and I'm so happy they said yes. So for being part of this project. Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to try today to get people from chat into a voice channel that we set up with kind of 2 million audio connections. So, but I want to see how that goes. And of course, today our streaming PC in Stockholm times more sluggish than normal. I don't know.
We can blame the heat wave.
Yeah, the PC has a heat wave as well.
Here now, some rough stuff in the beginning here with some glitching audio and also on the screen. But now it seems like it has fixed itself. You get a lot of green flickering on your screen, Martin, every now and then. So it's something with the connection that...
I'm very pro. I forgot to turn on Wi-Fi on my other device. I'm going to ask my family to go off Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. That worked wonders the other day.
Hold the fort.
Perfect. So, nice to see everyone joining in here. So, yeah, hello. Now I see people joining in on tomorrow's stream. Let's do part 1 first, and let's see if we can get stuff up and running here today. And there's a lot of glitches happening everywhere here now. I lose connection all the time between the computers, but hopefully it will be better. His family, there's no go on the Wi-Fi. No internet for you, family. Hopefully that will make everything better.
Yeah, so I'm on a good connection, but let's keep it cleaner if we can.
Now it looks good. I can see that the green flickering is gone, at least for now. That is good, and audio seems fine, chat is saying, so it was just rough in the beginning.
Perfect. Into the actual work here, and if you check the description of the stream, you can see how you can add feedback. We're going to do another one of these streams tomorrow. Hopefully more people CAD designs. Well, we do have the one hero of the day is Axel, who has gone into the Discord and submitted Onshape. And that's why I was so happy to work with Onshape, is that it's kind of the Google Docs of CADing. Pasted Axel's link, and I'm here, right into Axel's document that and I can go into the CAD here, and I'm pretty new to this, so I'm gonna learn it. But this document is view only. I don't have edit access, but then we can press this button up here, make a copy to edit, and that's, I think, what you also can do on the designs I sent to you. So I'm going to just put here Axel's design. I'm gonna copy it to my folder, a new created, open, a new copy here, which is an absolutely fantastic thing. So I see, perhaps Hannes, I see this stream as a beginning of us learning to collaborate with the best designers in the audience, which is a fantastic way for me to multiplying the efficiency of my project. Yeah, I think if I would only have given you a little bit more than 7 hours, we would have a lot more suggestions. But so now, from Axel here, and now it's fully editable. So I can go in and see. By the way, I'm just discovering, Hannes, how fun it is to go into someone else. Axel built the feature tree and everything. And I wonder if Axel is in the chat. Chat, can you let Hannes know? Maybe you want to join on the voice channel.
Yeah. We can take it over to Discord and we can set things up.
Yeah.
Off stream with you, if you want to join. Flickering.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, sorry, we're on a remote. I wanted my daughter to touch grass. Weeks.
This is what happens. You got a green screen.
Is it better now? I don't see it on the multi-view.
You don't? I see it in the multi-view.
Yeah, my multi-view disappeared and came back.
Oh, now you disappeared completely. It went black.
Do we have to call Ludwig to do a physical restart of the streaming PC in Stockholm? After all, it's been on for 500 days.
I don't know how much stuff we will lose for if we do that now.
Okay.
Did you reset your browser? Why did you disappear?
No, I've done nothing. In the green room.
There you are.
Yeah,
you're back.
But the stream decks are flickering, so something is wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to work to fix stuff here. I will try to ease things off on the computer here.
Okay. Yeah, and if Axel, if you're actually in the chat, let Hannes know. It would be great to talk to you on the voice channel that we're trying to set up. But yeah, I think first point of the stream, the ease of sharing CAD with each other. I can share a link with all of you. You can share links back. I can also go into the real pro way of doing it, which versions in history where we can actually do branches and people can work in branches and then I can merge them. That's more when we're in the execute part of the CAD. Okay, so sorry everyone. I'm just seeing all the flickering. Should I disconnect my stream deck, Hannes? Could that be a difference? Should not be a difference, right?
It shouldn't be a difference.
No.
I'll try to reboot stuff here that I can do while you keep on working. So, if things go terribly,
all right.
Try to keep focused and do some work. Review this wonderful design from Axel.
Let me go into this design. So Axel wrote a text in the CAD, which is actually really smart. I also want to show a feature here, Axel, or to everyone, that Evan taught me. I didn't know you could do it, but you can. There's a great comment function in Onshape. So if you right-click anything, you can add a comment, and you could like make a comment about the design here. It's a little bit less visual than in the sketch, like Axel did it. I think in the sketch is actually better for this. You can make a comment there, and when you highlight, so the way to see the comments, and that's why this. But the way to see the comment is to highlight the comment bubble there, and then you get a little emoji there, and I can go to the comment to different parts. So it's a clean way to keep the CAD clean and still collaborate with each other with language. And let's see what Axel has written here. 3D print part with captive M6 hex bolt. Modify variable width to change thickness, length to change the length along circumference. Minimum 8mm, maximum undetermined, just check bolt recess. Top surfaces are super nice. So first when I saw the design, I was like, oh, only one attachment point. And then it's like, no. This can't... these can't... and actually, Axel, what I think your design here is really interesting for, it's one in the design guidelines is if we should have a way for me to manually program during testing or not. So we have in the guidelines that I shared in the links, I think there is here. Show that much larger. The wheel could offer an option for Martin to add a few profiles on the wheel manually for testing. That could be 3D printed profiles or CNC, etc. And I think Axel's design relate to something like that. So with the curved base idea here, we get inspired from Axel's, because in this system is not good for adding manual pins. The grid is a bit better for that. The two concepts that I showed in the video. But what I think we can do is that we can use Axel's system, something like Axel's systems, and do 4 curved bases for the manual thing. And what's great about this is that Axel hasn't added any strange features. There's only holes in the base plate here. So that's a really, really nice design, actually. I'm going to add that as an idea here in my guidelines, that I get inspired from Axel's idea here. Oh, I have audio on Discord all of a sudden. We'll see.
Jump scare.
Jump scare. So I'm going to add here to the design guidelines. Let's see if I can show it a bit bigger. The manual, this is just me. The manual notes for testing could be added on top of the... You can turn that sound off. Let me just see. So probably... okay, I think perhaps you need to... the Onshape Files channel. I'll see if I can kill the audio.
Okay, are people posting?
Deafen. So the manual notes for I killed the audio there.
Nice.
The manual notes for testing could be added on top of the curved base plate idea. We cut 4 plates that are dedicated to manual testing, with some standard position holes for testing. Axel, it's already. I'm not joking, Hannes. This has already been helpful for the project.
I love it.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay. Task.
Let me go back to Axel's design. Axel is not in chat, right?
I haven't seen Axel yet in chat. Let's see now. It was a bit glitchy. It looks better now, right? I will try and refresh it. Just give me 1 second. There we go.
Yeah, I still heard Discord. Is that this is sorry for
I didn't hear it.
We're interesting. Perhaps it was from you. We'll see.
Now the PC. I think
Great
sadly news. The issue is a bit on your end right now.
Yeah, we're on a really good fiber broadband with cables to everything, so nothing is going on Wi-Fi here. It's a little bit strange.
You don't
I'm
have
sending
any
a lot of
strange tasks in the background that are going haywire on your computer.
Yeah, I'm sending a lot of streams though. Is it worth it on me to do some restarts, or is it?
Let's see if it catches up here and becomes better.
Okay.
I'm going to ask chat again.
Yeah, sorry for this, everyone. This is super,
it happens.
Perhaps it's the odd.
That's the only new thing we have added today.
Added, actually. All right. So probably, as you could tell, much more into this concept, because we're replacing any parts with only this one base plate. From the Marmachine X, I didn't want to do curved plates again, but I think we can execute them much better on this one. All right. Yeah. If it's not flowing,
Let's see what chat says. I asked them if it's still glitchy and if the audio is fine.
Okay, because you don't see.
Hannes seems less interrupted.
You don't see it.
The stream is jittery, but it's not that bad. Pleasure to watch as always.
Okay, I'm wondering if we should reschedule when I'm back in Stockholm and we can do this smoothly and give people time to. We should actually do. Perhaps we should do that.
Yeah, it really looks like it's only Martin's computer now.
Something I can do though is that we can check the Google form feedback. I'm a little bit curious for that. But if my computer is glitching, we should perhaps do this. Give people more time to submit.
Or I know you have multiple browsers running on your computer.
Should I
Chrome is notorious for being very heavy, right?
Should I kill all the Video Ninja audio stuff?
Yeah, perhaps we could try either tomorrow with the audio stuff.
So we have. I'm doing a
let's remove that for now.
Couple of streams actually.
Yeah. Perhaps that's smoother.
I was also very excited to try that.
Yeah. But that can happen every now and then, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're only on the one now.
Only in one browser.
I'm only in the stuff we actually really need for video now.
Okay. So, yeah, it already looks... On my end, it looks a lot crisper.
Okay.
Perhaps it's just the stream quite catching up to me, but...
All right.
Let's see if it works better. Now we give it a couple more.
Yeah. Okay, so let's stay on my camera for a while, Hannes. I'm going to see if I can find out. So if we go just Martin like that. My beautiful room here in the Swedish countryside. I'm going to go and Google Forms, see if that's going to make me happy or not here.
You can remove the Stream Deck. No,
yeah, nice.
It disappeared again.
nice. Because I also just from the video made a very minimalistic Google form. It's not like I'm not going to like obey by what people put in that form. It's just like getting a temperature of what people think. So it would be kind of interesting. We have 40 responses. So I'm going to get this on screen really soon here. Can I get it in there? Oh, this went wrong. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Okay, hold
it. Hold it.
Okay, responses. Here we go. Okay, I like the result of this actually. Okay, we can go back to my screen here, Hannes.
Yep.
So for the Google Forms, 73% likes the curved base. Over when I'm only giving everyone, like, it matters a lot how you put these questions. So I try to not lead the witness too much. So 26% likes the grid, 73% likes the curved base, which aligns with what I thought it would be. But what I'm happy about here is that half of the people was like, yeah, move forward with an improved design of the curved base, which is currently what I think I should do. But then we have half of it is other here. So let's go through those a little bit. Can be fun to see. Because the other alternative is nice because it's very short text. So I'm thinking if this is a music box, and the biggest feature is the program could a whole cylinder work as a kind of can we click that probably flywheel? I don't see the rest of the response there. Okay, I'm going to go and check these in the sheet. So if you just go back to the full screen, Hannes.
I can't at the moment.
Okay, you're
I'm locked out.
Okay, I could though. So.
Thank you.
So we're going to go and view them in the sheets here. Oh, then I also get comments. Could I? I think they would be able to comment. Okay, here we go. let's see. So just turn that off. So then I go to Mac, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I think having multiple smaller programming wheels, one for bass, one for vibra, one for drums, might be better than a big one. Make permanent decision on wheel diameter. Do not make a permanent decision on constructability. I suggest in-house 3D print manufacturing on your programming profiles until later stage of the project. Really great feedback. First, that was a long. It was a long text. Final. Recommended slight change in philosophy. Try getting a finished version done that you can tour with an. This leads to my second idea. Reprogram it between songs will likely mean you play one song with the machine, then one or more songs without it. Exactly the plan. The band plays between the machine. You could cut down on this programming time by using the well-to-sheet idea of having stable sheets with the correct song timing, switching those out between songs, like a music machine switches out the paper feed. Perfect. Pursuing this in a later version with the welding. Okay, so making a simpler version to get the world tour happen. I don't know how to do that with but I'm happy for the feedback. Concerned with weight, how heavy the curved base is. Can you drive that much power to rotate, or is it a non-factor? I like the grid more because of aesthetics, so my thoughts could totally be wrong. One thing that I really like with the grid is the see-throughness of it all. What do you think, Hannes, about that?
You like the see-throughness?
Because this becomes a big wall, but of course there's going to be so many other stuff. Like when we put the seat, beautiful
skeleton.
But I think with the grid, the grid is. We need the structure to be really robust, and there's a lot of material for the pins. To the curved base, they have actually what's called this box torsion box thing. If these curved sheets that are 1 millimeter thick or thin, if they are on proper strength from the base itself, which means the structure underneath these sheets can be more lightweight compared to the grid. So I think perhaps even better on this one. Because we're omitting 64 registrator pins, we're omitting all these dividers, and we're omitting thank you, omitting all these as well. So, but that's so far great points in the comments, actually. Gonna continue. Rings cut out of sheet metal with the profiles as the perimeter. Oh, for the entire channel. That's for the entire channel. Rods, spacers, depending on, without the hand placement. Okay, so this comment doesn't like the bending because it's a chore nightmare. The rings would be so nice. So what I think is meant there, which looks obvious when would be to do each programming channel as a but the problem is it's so much material.
But will there be one ring to rule them all?
The kick drum ring, I guess.
Yes.
So if weight and material, perhaps this is not what the commenter meant, but I mean, this would be fantastic to do it like this. For each channel. Like this channel is gonna play 3 times. Like that. But it's super much material. Very, very heavy. Is it flowing now, the screens and stuff?
It has become better.
Okay.
No, it's fine, Hannes. Has some delays, but it's manageable. Not the... It's okay. It's better. It's better-ish.
It's
but still cutting.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna read City with a crisp stream where people can get more. So we can say already now. Perhaps you can add to the description this topic with another stream. You don't have to put it there now. Now I'm back to this comment. I'm thinking, if this is a music box and the biggest feature is programming wheel, could the whole cylinder work as a kind of resonator? Or is the inside just featureless empty? Like you're dedicating a lot of volume. Resonator. Yeah, it's a cool idea to make it a kind of acoustic speaker. People are really into putting stuff into the programming wheel to use the volume. Cool idea. The whole idea with the profile looks too complex either way. And if you want to invent a whole new song while on world tour, unless the best idea would program the machine with whole. You need the profile to be movable while writing the song. But once it's written, the easiest solution is to use holes only. You can redesign a song in CAD and order a new version by laser cutting holes into sheet metal. Bendable plywood could be preferable if you encounter a scraping sound between the program and the machine. You know, like nails. Plywood wheel. Okay, so the whole idea is the negative profile, which is also a really good design. Jasper is trying to teach me, Hannes, to not to stay open-minded when you're in the explore part. And I think we can add some fun concepts here, because the whole idea is a really valid suggestion. So here, concepts. So we have the grid, concept 1. We have curve profiles, Martin's concept 2. Let me make this a bit bigger. So then we have holes instead of profiles. So a little bit of comment on the difference, what we're getting from the profiles, is that on-off compared to profiles that can disks at different height. So we can control stuff with if it's the dampening, for example, on the bass. But with the holes, there's only on-off. All readers scrape at wheel surface at all times. With profiles only on profiles and the active channels. Are you still there, Hannes?
I am here.
Okay. Nice.
I'm just doing all the technical troubleshooting over here.
Okay,
you know?
I see.
I'm not leaving you. I would never.
Let me know if there's too much issues and we just postpone the stream.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tailor everything, get it down, get the quality down on things we don't need.
I see. That's great. I can turn this also into me actually writing design requirements later, so we could pivot into that. That's going to be confusing for people, perhaps, but.
Since we have this much issue, don't be too stressed about the intentions of this stream with the collaboration. Try to think what you actually need to do right now instead. Do some actual work. And hopefully we can already tomorrow do some more with the guest things when we have troubleshooted some more.
Yep.
So try to do some good work.
Yep. I'm just going to send a message here to Alphonse.
Chat is saying that it. So hopefully some of all the things I've done has made a difference. I think we can easily blame the heat.
Boom, 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 boom.
And Color Scream says here, since we are at design requirements, let's put one that states that the machine has to work in European hot summer weather.
Well, it's not a joke. It's a valid. I think we have it. I think that ends up being on like non-function. It's a high level performance requirement. So let's go add it.
And speaking about high performance requirements here, Martin is asking, Martin, is writing docs in dark mode to not blind Hannes? I beg you, tell this to Martin. White screen is blinding.
Okay.
Dark mode.
I just didn't. Thank you, Martin. We'll go to dark mode. I needed to see everything clearly here. Okay, so performance requirements. We have constraints. I think there's some like environment constraints. Material constraints.
The temperature, air.
All that is great.
Air resistance.
So just see what we have. Here we have some. Yeah, we can do. I think we should do like. So the machine should perform XX to XX in the range of XX to XX humidity, and then we do temperature. What did you say more?
Humidity, temperature, wind.
Wind is funny.
Weather general.
Wind. It's actually really important. And then we can do should handle the machine should handle transportation, because it can do. I mean, it can take more during transportation. So you could set like for different phases when it's playing and stuff like that. So good you mentioned that. All right. Let's go. Oh, this was nicer to read again. Okay, so wheels should consist of sprockets, one per track. Sprockets. With different. Then the chain could be longer than the programming wheel Sprockets. The wheel should consist of sprockets, one per track. 3D printed. Changing songs would consist of simply swapping the chains. Oh, this. Skeptical in the beginning. It's a curved base. Okay, I'm gonna draw this one up.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to add it. The chain. Okay, it has some. The concept gets slapped in the face by the stainless steel profiles in some aspects, but it's we're gonna have it. Chains on sprockets. I'm gonna draw it up. Where did I have? So let's rename this. No, concepts. I'm going to do all different new concepts in this one. So we're going to rename this to full disc. And then the next concept here. Let me sketch it here. So this was actually fun. The Google form. Yeah, I should have given people so much more time. It's actually. Yeah, come on. How long do you need?
We're working them on our schedule now.
True.
You're on the clock, audience.
True. So let me do a very simple sprocket. And what I've learned then is that I should not circular path this sketch sprocket here. I'm going to do an ugly one. Boom. So let's extrude this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's do the whole wheel then. It's going to be a lot of faces. And we circular pattern this. In the Evan stream, Evan talked about levels of rigor, and I've been thinking so much about that. So the now is 0.
0.
Yeah, or we're on step 1.
Okay. Out of 3, right?
Yeah, step 1 out of 3. Of course, I'm bogging down Onshape with this.
This will only do wonders for our stream.
Okay, so let me retract that. We can't do 600 circular patterns. Let's do 60 and only do them over a 45-degree surface. So I'm just saving a little bit of compute by doing a partial. So the commenter there suggests a sprocket here, and then each profile sits on a chain link. So we're going to go back and add the chain link also to this sketch. Let's make a new sketch actually. Sketch, boom. So imagine that the chains are meeting these, so they always fall into the correct place. And perhaps there is a pivot here, so we can have them links. Boom. And on top of this, the profile rides. Like this. And swapping the song is like putting a which is an idea that I really like, which is something that I wanted to do with my grid idea. So let's say or something. Boom, boom, boom. Then we circular pattern that thing into a strange looking chain. We're also going to do 45 degrees then, and we're going to have like, what did I say? 60, so 12 or something. Yeah, that was a good guess from yours truly. Good guess.
Do you know how good your art is?
So this, I think, is the idea. Be the chain idea. Where this idea, I think, lacks compared to the programming thing is that to make one note on a channel, you still need a full chain around the whole perimeter. So, and that's 5 meters long. So to make the ride symbol play one hit, you still need a 5 meter chain for one hit. Whereas on the curved base, we are outsourcing the job of the chain to the plate, the curved plate, which means that we can only put one profile for the ride. So instead of 5 meter material, you have 10 centimeters material for that one note. Which I think that's a disadvantage of this idea that is hard to overcome. You could then argue like that you could add start and stop points so you could have small chains, but then you're a little bit back in manually adding stuff.
Yeah.
Here, so that's I think that's really good thought out. But I'm going to like comment on the concept evaluation here. Sorry for the flickering. Now it's real flickering. Chains on sprockets need full channels around the entire, even if only one note. And I think that's a design that I have somewhere to use as little material as possible. Here, no energy. But I think also like I can add turn these. That could be a really good thing to do later, to turn this into real design requirements. It's like, if possible, use no material where there is no information, no notes being played. So it's not true, Hannes, that the curved plate is using no material, because we still have the curved plate, but it's only the curved plate is like keeping everything in line. So I kind of feel that's no material.
From Foxy Hunter. Unrelated but random brainwave. But maybe noteworthy to think about in the future. Vibration dampening / isolation so the machine and stage don't end up resonating with each other.
Very good. I'm all for unrelated right now, especially with those great ideas, because I'm actually enjoying going into the design requirement document.
Yeah.
So,
collect more data, and then refine it.
Also, Hannes, the level of rigor. Do you remember me screaming at the screen angry for half a year with design requirements?
Yeah.
Because I tried level something that I think also the feedback I had from a few people, I said, just make it simpler. A few people. And now I'm back to like level 1 rigor from the slides from Evan here. Wait, I have to bring this up. I can bring it up. I'm so powerful. I have a new
Almighty.
Wait, everyone. This is an idea. I almost wanted to make an entire video about that, because Evan was like, yeah, this is actually true for entire life. You can apply this framework to your entire life. That's not the one. 40.17. I have another one. Here it is. Open.
Can I? Oh, you.
Oh, yeah. We have to go then to Martin.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I
like
can do
this,
that.
I think.
There we go. And we remove your corner.
So this is Evan's framework, Evan Rees from the onsherpa.com. Axis here with speed to the left and rigor to the right. And this is something fantastic by dividing these in 3 sections. This is completely fluid normally. But what Evan also said is that when you're collaborating, you can discuss with your team on what level you wanna work. It's like you and me setting up a camera. Honest. Okay, do we wanna like do the color grading and write down the camera settings? Yeah, that's level 3. No, we just want an image. That's level 1.
Oh, yes. I'm a lot in level 1.
And over
I must say.
Yeah, you're all for speed.
Yes.
Yeah, not when with file naming. Then you're over
level
rigor.
4.
Level 4. So the thing that got me into this, we can go back, Hannes, to my computer.
Then you have to remove your.
No, this is
There we go.
Yeah. So
Nice.
is that I think when I'm writing design requirements, I should be kind of level 1, level 2 right now, and not on level 3, which I try to do. That leads me to Foxy Hunter's vibration.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's absolutely performance requirement. I'm just going to put it on the top of the performance requirements and don't care about categorizing, which is a level 2, level 3 thing. It's out of my head. So I think here, high level, and this one is called wrong. Okay, this one sits on the wrong place. Non-functional requirements. Vibration and resonance. The machine should not cause unwanted vibration or resonance or its surrounding stage. So, for example, someone talked about the programming wheel. The inside should be filled with foam. Who knows? To kill some vibration and some resonance.
Mm.
So thanks for the comment, Foxy Hunter. All right, let's go back to. There was fun suggestions in the
Google Forms.
in the Google form. And it's funny, I should to kill the resonator, and then this suggestion wants to make the programming wheel a resonator.
Mm.
Whatever solution you go for, make sure it'll survive being dropped on the floor. You don't want bent pins. There'll be a nightmare to sort out. Go with grooves like a vinyl record. That's kind of the negative, the whole idea. If you got a thick piece of material you could wrap around, you could just cut deep grooves in it with your CNC. The grooves would be naturally protected from being dropped on the floor. Very, very good point. Easy to cut. And if you wanted to alter them, a bit of fast setting, car, body filter, and a router and a jig, and you'd be done. Cool. It's actually kind of what I feel when I read these suggestions is that I feel that most people have actually understood the programming wheel pretty well. So the things mentioned there, holes instead of profiles. I'm going to add grooves instead of profiles. Grooves. I'm thinking, could we make the grooves in a way so that everything doesn't scrape at all times? Because the grooves, the holes only had one on-off. The grooves actually have the cam levers. We can do different protected from harm. is a great and allows cam action at different heights. I don't like when it goes fully to the left when I insert a line. Perhaps I should insert a couple of lines. Are you still there? I'm talking so much.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I'm listening to you.
I often wonder if the stream died or something.
Don't worry.
Something that would be fun to test in this stream. I don't know if there's someone of our OGs who wants to try to chat, just to try it.
You really want to push our luck, do you?
Yeah, I need to. I wanted to try it. The thing with the grooves is that protected from harm, allows cam action at different heights. There was something more. Uses a lot of material, thick and heavy plates. Looks worse. You don't see the program. It's a very valid inspiration. It's a very valid concept. Oh, sorry for the flickering. I'm going to go back to here. Maybe create a version of a paper roll music box. So paper, the programming wheel would never need to be altered, but a heavy paper or vinyl strip would dictate the notes selected. The strip should be much easier to swap out and transport. Set up a feeding system. Let me see if I can see the entire comment. You could even set up a feeding system from a separate roller for loading songs or to play. Okay, so music box paper solution. That goes into the concepts. Music box paper roll solution. So like the advantages that has is that infinite length makes any kind of music possible for program B. Saves a lot of channels. On the bad side of that, Hannes, is that the machine becomes a record player. So, like, when you've seen a lot of these you've seen a lot of these automatic machines at the museums.
Oh, yeah. I've touched them. I felt them.
Yeah, you saw them close. And it goes like this, like, the performance would be start the song, play the entire song without having to do anything to change the music, and then stop the song. Same, and it's kind of not the machine I want to play with. It's actor that I have in the as a high level. You could argue that you could make the paper roll worse, so I still have to DJ. But that's like the worst of two worlds, perhaps. So it's a really good idea, but I don't like a record player.
I have Jimmy is gonna join us and test out the voice chat today.
Oh, fantastic, Jimmy!
So I'm just gonna do some setup here in the back.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna invite Jimmy to join us.
We can hear if he can still speak after all those
horrible accidents.
After all those horrible accidents. Perfect, Jimmy. So looking forward to talk to you. But this person said something in the beginning No, I was actually from the groove thing. This feedback is helpful. I wanted to keep the Google form so that you couldn't write anything, but I'm glad people did. So on my curved base, no, this is a design requirement. So let's go here to the programming wheel and talk about this dropping on the floor. No, it's in the guidelines actually. Sorry, I'm everywhere. I wasn't the correct. The prog wheel should be resistant to damage by accidents during handling. A bent profile, a bent steel profile could damage the machine and end the concert. Very, very, very good perspective. I don't know really how to solve that with my pet peeve idea. Be careful. Or is there I'm going to add that as a comment to the here. I hate when it does that. Amenable, I think, is a word. Amenable to damage. Chat can let me know if I used it correctly. Reaching profiles during handling. Cover/foam over profiles when transporting? Question mark. I don't like that solution. Yep. Oh, Jimmy is ready to go. Okay. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to show something else here. I'm going to show this one. We're gonna see how this works. It's I wanted to try it because I think in the future I want to talk to the designers I'm working with, and it could be a really fun. Yeah, that's going to be a couple. Yeah, thank you. So this is me to join from my side, and we need to do it in the Chrome browser. Yeah. So let me see if we can go. Two versions of me in the beautiful room here. Chrome. Setting up and we're setting up voice channel. So the idea is that when someone sends me a CAD design, that person can actually talk about the design with me. All right, Hannes. It says join room with camera. Does it still say that? Although it's an audio room. Okay. Video is disabled, and then I'll choose my correct microphone. Boom. Check. This looks like I have low audio, but audio. No, I'm not in yet. Okay. I'm going to mute you because now I hear you twice. Check. Nice. Exciting. Okay. Okay, exciting. I'm on. Let's see if I can read some more of this actually really helpful comments. I think one thing that I can do better this time is to tune into other people's perspectives. Not too much. I need to stay like really world doing it, and that was a success in some ways. So, but sometimes dip my toes into other people's perspectives to like kind of red team the scroll.
Windu.
Wow, we heard Jimmy.
Kill some darlings.
Okay. I put Jimmy off there. Can you hear me, Jimmy?
Yes. Loud and clear. Can you?
Nice.
Can you?
Nice. Yes. Yeah, and the quality is kind of awful, and for everyone, it's not Jimmy's fault. That's our fault.
Sorry, I try to have a good microphone. But
No, your mic is not the issue. It's our spider web of the connections that is the issue.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to try this, but I think stream can hear you now, Jimmy. But we do
Hopefully.
have. So where do we get you? Do you have Alphonse muted in? But then you don't hear Jimmy, right?
When to kill some darlings. When to.
Can you hear Jimmy now, Hannes? No. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Let me check. Do you see Jimmy going out on stream, Hannes?
Yes, sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I hear you, Jimmy, but we do have a bit too much issues here with the delay, which is completely our fault. And
should check some setup.
Is it like 100 million people watching, or is it 2 people watching, Hannes? Should I go into the audio in Stockholm to do this? Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm actually happy to hear. I'm happy to hear this time. I'm happy to hear. So just bear with me, Jimmy. Really nice to get to chat with you. Just bear with me, and I'll get back really soon here.
Yes. Yeah. Minutes on stream.
Let's go there. Yeah, we're gonna see. Going to go and see what happens in. It's funny, Jimmy, because you're actually going through Alphon's computer in Alphon's home. It's like, I don't know why we're just not using some kind of podcast software solution that does all this automatically. Look into that, but it's because we wanna record in a special way with our own rig, so we're doing all of our own solutions that obviously isn't working. So
Excellent that you want to go to put everything one single point. Yeah,
we're trying to do that. That's exactly why, and that is kind of biting us a little bit. All right, so now I see you in stream audio, Jimmy. You're going in correctly there. You're going on 5. Perhaps there is one Hail Mary I can check on the output of the 5. Thank you everyone for bearing with us here on the 5. Yeah. Perhaps, do you have, no. Do you have anything else going into your audio, Jimmy, at your place?
Right now, it's possibility, but usually I just selected the microphone on Ninja and.
Hannes, is Jimmy double at your place?
Yep.
Did you mute Jimmy in your video Ninja room?
Yep.
Wait, I haven't.
Now, I should be back in stream though. That is good. I think people can hear me again.
Nice.
And I should mute Jimmy in my Sonobus now, right?
No.
No?
The idea... So Jimmy is called Alphonse in your Sonobus, right?
Yep.
Yeah. The idea is that we should hear Jimmy through the Alphonse channel in Sonobus. But that shouldn't go... No. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Jimmy. We have to go back do our homework. I don't think I will be able to solve this right now.
No problem.
But really nice to hear your beautiful voice, and thank you for so much for being always positive and funny, and I will really take care of the Jimmy Wilson when I get back to Stockholm.
I'm sure he's still licking his wounds. Yeah. He'll be fine.
Okay, let's do this another time again, Jimmy. Thank you so much for sticking in.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, well done, Martin. That worked perfectly.
That was perfect. What a maiden voyage.
Yeah. All right. We had rigor of level 1. We did explore. So that's good.
At least I'm back now, and that is the most important thing.
Yep. It is when I feel it's really nice when you're here. We have more replies now. I enjoy going through this. I'm going to continue. I get inspiration here from the feedback we have.
How are you doing in the heat?
It's super warm. I'm just ignoring
I can see that.
I'm just trying to ignore it. You let me know if there's more Onshape designs in the Discord channel.
Okay, I could keep my eye out.
I mean, everyone, now you have the chance. You can draw absolutely everything. If you send me an Onshape link, I will make it to the stream. So, but seriously.
I like this comment here from Hundry. Jimmy said, "Kill some darlings." Stream too many bugs.
Okay, so we went for the paper roll 2, but used 3D printed track triggers. I feel like track editing needs to be non-destructive. So that plays in to Axel's idea. I'm going to make a new concept here, which is the on-machine programmable, which is curved base plus 3D printed profile. Reprogramming destructible. I didn't even consider 3D prints for those profiles. So if we go to my idea here, this looks like a 3D print, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like this can easily be 3D printed in a that might be an idea, actually. And then somehow has some kind of click-in solution. Doesn't need to be steel, perhaps. This could be 3D prints actually.
Mm-hmm.
Probably make them a bit thicker, less beautiful. With the metal, we have a polishing task. We need to polish the top surface so this doesn't grind holes in the registrators. This surface could be made not really smooth there, but it could be made perhaps a bit more. We can use harder materials than like PLA and stuff like that. So it's an option. It's a good call actually. Open mind. Where do I make notes about my here? I'm putting here on the curved base plus profiles. I'm doing a note. Profiles doesn't need to be steel, can be prints, etc. And with that, you could have like a meeting, because you would get the 90-degree a bit better, perhaps with prints. Not perhaps not super easy, but could be met with something under the surface that clicks or screws. Something, because the commenter wanted me to be able to non-destructive change it. Something that can be changed in a non-destructive way. Oh, great perspective. Take the best of both worlds. Let's see what this commenter... Grid. Take the best of both worlds. Thicker time dimension wood beams. Make the pickups rotate outwards and fill all of them, the pickups. Use the outward rotation to in-field program grooves, either manually with screws or proper threaded rods, or maybe from a more space-efficient ramps. I'm not following what all that means. Switch permanent magnet. Electromechanical, Johannes. This should allow the design to be significantly more flexible. A bit smaller with option of the programming.
Two worst words you know. Electro... What was it?
Mechanical is
mechanical. Okay, also magnets.
Okay, magnets.
Electromagnetical.
Make the pickups. Yeah, I didn't understand completely. I think with the magnets, I think it's I think this person is. A lot of people are into this to be able to change the program. My idea of the steel profiles, I never want to change the program. Basically, I can in case of emergency.
And only. I see here, IS Stuff says, I am that commenter.
Oh, nice. Then we can discuss. If we had a voice channel, I would let you on to that one.
You can say the same things 3 times.
Let me ask you to clarify something so I can give it the attention it deserves here. To infill, screws are proper. I don't know what I need to learn.
Range of motion?
Range of motion is a good one.
Could be.
For a more space efficient. A question for you. This seems to be aimed at more easily reprogramming, which I think your design would absolutely design requirement for the programming wheel. I'm more like 2 completely different. One solution where I can test stuff just to see the timing of a kick drum, and that should be like reprogrammable. But then we don't need a few channels, and then the real programmed songs. And I think your design aims a little bit to hit both of those, which I think is is not a design requirement for now. But let me know. Please clarify if you want to clarify the design further. And I'll wait for that, and we'll move on to the next thing. If there wasn't
IS Stuff says, oh, I am the 3D printed trigger commenter.
Ah, okay. Sorry. Yeah. So IS Stuff done. Thank you for and opening my eyes to, because I think that could work. I prefer the steel in some ways, but I think the 3D printer could definitely work. You would print it. Yeah, I'm just thinking about printing direction.
What happened here in chat now?
What's happening?
Foxy Hunter sent 50 gift memberships.
Oh my God, Foxy.
50!
Wow.
Ah!
Thank you, Foxy Hunter. We'll probably not read those.
I can't pull them up. I just want to say
Wow.
I pulled this up here from Foxy Hunter. Sent 50 gift memberships, and now, wow, a lot of.
Thank you for that, Foxy. We're going to try to make you proud for your ongoing support. Thank you so much.
Wow.
We haven't still forgotten the big support in the last stream as well. So thank you.
Absolutely not. And when Martin gets back to the studio, I'm gonna whip him so that we put up a lot more names on the walls now.
We're gonna do all of them.
Yeah, it's been far too long. So next week it's gonna be all hands on deck, getting all the names up and stuff like that. So look forward to that.
I'm back Monday, so.
Whoop-woo.
Okay. The program wheel should be a flat sheet of metal, no protrusion. Notes should be slits that are laser cuts, which makes my ears prick up and concentrate, with the width of the slit corresponding to your other design's height of a note. The reed head should be a sharp wheel, thick, and it comes to a sharp edge on the outer diameter. This way it sinks deeper into a wider slit. Aha! Okay, this I have to draw. And gives you the same. Okay, this is cool. Like, because other people have suggested this, and then this person comes in and solves the issue, the remaining issues of the previous. This way it sinks deeper into a wider slit and gives you the same variable depth height slope you have on parts that stick out on the wheel. There's still issues with this, but it's a really cool idea. Notes should be slits that are laser cut. I'm just thinking of some implications. With the width, I note. Okay, so let me draw that. Cool. It's like these cool curveballs, and like I think that it's not practical at all. I'm still excited, honestly excited for perspectives that I completely have lost myself.
Also, I just want to read this out there from our chief of safety in chat here, from Martin. He says, Martin, consider the marble machine like a grinder. It should have a lever/switch/feature that, if released or tripped, will inherently stop the machine active braking. Inertia.
Absolutely, active braking. Let's just put it in to the function. Top level emergency brake.
Yeah, and I lost you for it. Now you're back there.
Braking, not rely on inertia only. Thank you, Martin. It's a great thing to have in the design. So let me draw up that the slit idea. The cool thing with that idea is that the manufacturing is fantastically simple.
Mm-hmm.
So if I first draw it, so I would send to the laser cutting facility, I would send a 2D sketch that will look like this. And it would be, sometimes it would be, these are normal notes like that. So we have some on and off notes here. So these are holes in a sheet metal thing. which is actually super cool. It's like the music box paper idea on a wheel. It's really, really cool. Then, however, there is cooler profiles that need more variability. And that's handled with the width of the slot. So this slot starts like a normal slot, but here it's going out. And then it's going back in. And then we mirror that. So then we can add expressions to this whole idea, which corresponds to the
smiley
height.
face, sad face.
We could make any kind of images here and see what this sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
And then we curve. We do this button, and then we curve this surface. So let me just extrude that to have a solid. We go 1 millimeter sheet metal. But what was the commenter's idea for the reader? Was it a step or... The head should be a sharp wheel. It's thick. And it comes to a sharp edge on the outer diameter. So we this way it sinks deeper into a wider slit. Perhaps only in steps then. I don't see how we can do it. Like here I made it like a gradual increase.
Gravely Gravy says be stepped widths.
Yeah, stepped
Otherwise it would wedge the reader.
Yep. Exactly what I'm thinking. So let's just draw that. We're gonna just make a mid plane here. Why didn't I sketch on a mate connector? I'm more embarrassed about that, Hannes, than that I didn't give people a week to design something for this. All right, we have a reader here. Shift P hides everything, and we have a thin wheel, and we have a thicker wheel. So let me extrude the thicker wheel. The thinner wheel. And then I only made a line so we can make a thin extrude. Just to make everyone feel happy. Woo! You know how much I'm proud of the fact that I know how to make a thin extrude.
And you made a pizza slicer. I like that.
And I didn't extrude this one symmetrically. That's why it's... So it falls into the groove. How does it come up out of the groove? Because it needs to fall in... Oh wait, the reader can be... Okay, I think I have a better... I think perhaps that was the commenter. If the... So, if the plate is moving to the right in our screen. So I'm drawing an arrow here. That's the direction of the plate. And the pivot is... perhaps I ruined it. Is falling down like this when falling into a hole. Then perhaps the front side of this pivot could be more of a ramp like this to get out of the hole. Because that's what I don't really see. with this idea is how to smoothly get out of the hole. So we have this whole ski thing. So it's just at the back edge. Wait, it doesn't have to be round. It can just be a disc. Perhaps that person now thinks that I'm a genius for making the suggestion way better, or an idiot for not understanding it at all.
Misinterpreted.
Yeah, exact. So yeah, here's another fun like side quest for everyone. Is there a world where the slits programming would work? So so it goes down, this stays above, and then it slides up here. So this will be like a 1 millimeter. It will make a harsh scraping sound like here when it tries to climb. It's kind of like the profile in reverse then. Yeah, I'm worried about the climbing back up part, and I'm worried about at all times scraping the surface part. And I'm worried about that we can't like do seamless transition between the position because that would wedge. Concerns. I'm giving everyone a challenge here because this was cool, but I don't think it's practical so far.
So since gifted that many memberships, other people joined in as well. I see Foxy Hunter gifted 5 additional this stream. Marcin has gifted 6.
Wow.
And Florian Warninghoff has gifted 5. Now we have a new member as well earlier on the stream. Cad Queen became a supporter on the Wintergatan 2 channel.
Fantastic.
So a lot of new members today. Lots of gifted
everyone.
members. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. That's
if
fantastic.
there's any stream that deserves this much praise, it's this one, where we got everything on lock today.
The profile height. So grooves wide and narrow. So here's a challenge. How to make the reader climb up from the hole smoothly is one thing. How to design the reader for continuous height expression, smooth height, continue height expressions. Not only step. I hope that's correct English. And then the last one, how to avoid having all 180 readers scraping the surface of the programming wheel at all times. If someone can solve that, the slits are in play. The only darling that we could then kill is this height expression thing. This one could be killed, but these two needs to be solved to climb up and to avoid the scraping. Very cool idea. But yeah, I think those things. For the programming wheel design, I would use 3D printed slides, Q slides, out of whatever plastic, both the easiest, cheap to replace. Weld studs onto metal sheet, calculated. Then your 3D print would sit down on the studs and then slide lock into place. Think of something similar to screw holes on the back of a power strip, only a little tighter. Now your precision where your holes in the 3D print lock around the studs should slide. Yeah, it's songs. Everyone wants me to be able to configure the songs to prototype accuracy in advance of setting the final design in stone. So, do you remember that Evan said something more?
Mm-hmm.
He said, like, you have to be careful with what your thing should do.
Yeah.
Should it deliver the drawings to the manufacturing, or should it help you sort through your ideas? Be careful of trying to make it do. And this again is a great idea for a hybrid solution where but it's also the programming plates for the shows. So I'm gonna say the hybrid solution. Martin can program fully manually with 3D printed cams, but those manual plates are also onto the world tour. There's a lot of things good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like then I test it on the machine and change stuff. I could, like, you know what, for this I made the groove go even harder. you can be like backstage, add effects to the plates. So like much more like tactile and fast for Martin to write music. Can be changed backstage on the tour. Like, all of those are great. Cons, trying to do two things at the same time. But perhaps we can solve it, like, say so like it possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can bring a couple of 3D printer and print the profiles you need. So what you would do then, it could be a refinement of this idea. I didn't think I wanted to change stuff like that. And also, actually, someone talked about the breaking. Perhaps a 3D printed profile is better for breaking because we can just snap it off and it's not bent. Whereas like a steel profile is yeah. So what you would do then, if I start a new part studio, am I in the correct thing? Yes. It's so warm, Hannes.
It is so warm. I'm drowning in my own sweat over here. Thank God there's no camera on me. I'm just telling you all. Oof.
I wonder if I can all of a sudden find the button.
Disabled.
That camera.
I've disabled my camera. This is for safety reasons.
Did you tape your cameras though?
No, I didn't do that. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a flat pattern that we'll send to the laser cutting thing. And in this idea, all these are the same. They're just a basic grid, which might be a good idea anyway. Which means that, like, I'm going to do one of those horrible linear patterns that I shouldn't do. No, I'm gonna teach everyone something here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ruined.
Listen up, people.
Perfect.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I just failed. So let's say this is a 1500 width. We're doing a full plate here. I don't know how I think it's like 1,200 or something for a quarter. The extrude, we're not going to pattern the sketch. That's what I wanted to teach. So let's say we do the same mounting holes everywhere in a class. So which means that the curved base plate are the same for each song. There's not a we don't need to do a custom base plate for a custom program, which is also like, yeah, it's a long story. But if we do these custom profiles themselves, so it's a back and forth. Then we're going to extrude everything here. Almost a tractor.
I thought your computer was going to blow up.
So that practice is that you extrude these holes and then we pattern that extrude. So we that way, boom, and then we make a linear feature pattern. This is CAD kindergarten. It's good to remind people about a less computational, because Evan also said that good design should be navigable and lightweight. And what was the first step? Oh my god, I forgot. So of these, in which direction? In this direction. And we're going to reapply, and we're going to choose that feature. This should calculate now. Let's do 8mm instead. No, that doesn't work. Okay, let's do 25. We're going to do a second direction the other way. I don't know why I went through all this, actually. Actually, feedback on my pet peeve idea.
It's good.
200 perhaps.
Push it to the limit.
Yeah, it needs to, so we can see. I think it's coming. It's calculating.
Yeah, give it some time.
What's going wrong now? It didn't calculate. Really, I'm gonna have sip water.
I don't have any water.
Yesterday, my daughter bathed in my childhood bathing lake for the first time.
That must have kind of brought a tear to your eye.
Brought tears to my girlfriend's and to my daughter's eye, and joy to my face. No, I'm joking. She liked it. It's kind of cold, so she was like, but she was like excited to splash the water despite it was cold. So I was proud.
Yeah. Immediately after this stream, I'm heading and meeting up my into the ocean.
Nice, yeah.
Before I'm gonna run some hill sprints this tonight.
Typical. As well.
Actually, not. She's not in town. I'm going with Malgren, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Say hi from me. All right, this is a super bad cutting on me. So we can always do these plates. We curve them on the wheel. Machines, but instead of just adding pins to each hole, we can add custom profiles. Kind of, perhaps like, it's the fact that I can program myself without like putting an order into the sheet metal. But I agree that the metal profiles. Okay, I have something, Hannes. What if the base plate can accept both metal and 3D prints done, the same plate. So can we then have the best of both worlds? So what if the base plate has a standard pattern, same for all songs, just an even grid. The grid accepts both steel profile as well as 3D printed profiles. We can repair on tour. Martin can program himself without ordering new parts.
Nice.
Not so bad.
I'm gonna try to get something to work here now, Martin, because my Memeplex added a little sketch to Discord. Let's see if I can get that up and running.
Nice. Perhaps I can... oh, it's not a link then, it's just a sketch.
Yeah, let's see if I can get that to work.
So talk to my Memeplex about the idea. We're working on it. It's gonna happen.
Let's see if I can. There, I got the Discord up. Can you see it?
On Discord?
On your or on your screen if you want to.
Oh, it's out already in the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the multi-view. Hang on. I see it small. Yeah, I can see it.
Or something like this, sandwiched between circles. It could be laser cut from acrylic sheets.
Sandwich.
You want me to see if I can make it bigger?
So then you have a ring for each channel. Basically your profile, I guess. Can you read the text?
Just gonna give it full screen for you there.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute this for now, and I can read the text for you. The text was, or something like this: sandwich. It could be laser cut from acrylic sheets. This sketch was from earlier when I wanted to include it in the rings, but holes in a plate would work the same. Holes in plate can accept both metal and 3D print by default.
Yeah. I like that sketch, Memeplex. I do think the plates are a more efficient grid than several rings next to each other. Plate rather than the rings. And I really like this idea of not going, being a little bit open-minded about the design, and the fact that I actually can change in the studio. It's big. It's a big. Okay, but like what I don't like with this one is that it will weaken the base plate everywhere, even when there is no information. This one, we could, if we did it per song, we could do it more like this. Let me read more of the feedback from the forums. How the music plays in the second concept. Okay. The readers read the... I agree, though. It's not completely clear yet, but the readers read the cam discs and the music plays. Have each channel of the programming wheel a separate wheel that can be seen already in place. It's the same idea that we already drew, the ring. X amount of unique wheels, precisely machine cut, then stack them between the two outer wheels like an automaton. Not dynamically reprogrammable, but uses minimal parts and is precise, easy to assemble and easy to change. It's the same idea as Let me just see that I have that concept written down. I think I do. No, I didn't. There's a lot of cool concepts. Full rings for full cam ring for each channel. It's a great design. It's just a material question for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because where did we do those? Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay, am I out of my... Here on the concepts. No. Yeah, the full... was it Shift I to isolate? Yeah. So this is 5 meters long, and we need 180 of them.
5 meters?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look here.
yeah.
The wheel is big.
Enough, though.
We can make a smaller music box, and we don't have that issue. So if I do... Tell me. Oh, is it not big enough? Now you make me worry.
Rage baiting Martin.
Very good. Line. We have a length here. Length 5 meters.
Ooh.
Which means if we do calculate 5 times 180, that's 5 times 2. Help me. 5 times 200 is 1,000 meters of material.
1 kilometer material.
1 kilometer material.
Okay,
So
that's quite excessive.
If we have 10 songs on the concert, it's 10 kilometers of material. I think we should stay away from. But it would be very, very, very reliable. So it's not a bad. All right. Curve base. Of course, you'll need to have songs as very large blocks. The original design for the machine reprogramming wheel was pretty good, but I understand that you don't want to program song one profile at a time. Yeah, good. Curved base. Okay. Move forward. Okay. Maybe for testing everything else on the machine, you first make a simpler version, would be like the prototype programming wheel from 2 years ago. When every profile clicks in individually and you program it one profile at a time to test the more complicated, better wheel for the world tour. Absolutely agree with everything there. A system of spokes between each side. These comments came in during the stream, actually. A system of spokes between each side of the programming wheel. 2D prefabricated that represents one channel. It's the same idea. Transportation gets easier, but you lose on the fly adjustment. Could use an alternative wheel for song creation and this for playback. Okay, so this person is completely in tune with this fact that we shouldn't try to make the same thing do 2 different jobs. And this business. Do I need to alter the wheel in my studio or not, like on the fly? It's a super important design for everyone right here. But 2D prefabricated discs is the same idea as original, and it's the 10 kilometers material needed. Because we also need information where there's no information. We also need material where there's no information. That was all the feedback. You know what would be super helpful for me, Hannes?
No, what?
It would be to discuss this very point. Do I need to program on the wheel or not? And can we have like a special one that does that?
Yeah, you're the SME on this.
Yeah, but I need to talk to someone about it, and you are here.
You're the one. Okay. How greatly will it aid your composing, do you feel, if you can physically tinker with a wheel like that? will you be confident enough to just do it in MIDI and then print everything and it will sound good, or do you want to really test it before?
That's why I'm talking to you. You make it ultra clear that I need it.
There we go.
that's you made it. That was perfectly like, because I was like, when you said it, I was like, I'm going to go in one day and like, let's put a kick drum down. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Oh, cool. Should we perhaps add a hi-hat? Oh, that didn't sound. Yeah.
So a wheel that is programmable, but that doesn't need to be on the wheel on the.
I think we can.
Or just use sheets instead.
We can use the same. That's kind of the hybrid solution here. So I'm going to get here instead of the curved base plus the. Am I jumbling? Okay. What if we do best of both worlds? So we cut two kinds of curved sheet metal base plates. The custom song version. So this is the first kind. One, the custom to a specific song version. These plates only have holes where there is info. And the plates are intended as final versions. They longer since they are not completely perforated. A lot of holes. Perhaps we can design the things to not use a big hole. We can perhaps make the next set of kind of plate also be strong enough. So then we have these plates are used when the music is more or less set. The cute part, perhaps.
When you've nailed everything down, you just ship the work and then it'll run.
Execute level 3 on those plates. The second kind of plate, 2, the E can play any music. So this can be used by Martin in the studio to make music.
My Memeplex iterates here with the quick releases works fine with plates as well, with the sketch we saw on Discord.
Oh yeah, those.
A quick release design like this can work on metal sheets as well. When a song is finalized, you can 3D print a number of profiles in one print, possibly.
We have to add. My Memeplex are always giving me a lot of ideas. If the plates are, because with my Memeplex idea, we have to add a guideline. Should the plates be attachable from the surface only?
What does that mean? Surface only?
From the outside of the wheel, should the profiles be, or do we need to access the backside of the surface, i.e. to twist and turn the tabs.
Oh yeah, the tabs. Now I got it. Yeah.
Like you put one in and then you go on the other side and then you climb into a hobbit house
Now
to actually reach.
For quick composing, you want more like you did on the original machine with the Lego Technique pins almost. Easy.
Click into place would be fantastic. And I think like probably but I'm not sure how well it would hold. I'm not sure, but click into
as
place.
long as it can hold good enough.
Yeah, needs to stay
for
straight.
composing.
Needs to stay straight as well. It's a good question that comes up. So the second plates, this can be used. These can be used by Martin in the studio to make music on the fly. Best case scenario, these plates are also reliable enough to play live with. I don't fix. Uses same fastening symmetry as the custom plates. So they go onto the prog wheel in the exact same fashion.
Nice.
Cool. This helps, I think.
Chat seems very happy with this idea. To have two different kinds.
Yeah.
So you can compose with and then tour with.
I think it's kind of interesting that I was like, oh, I will never be able to do that. And that's going to be like too much complexity. Impossible. But then like a lot of the people from the forums were like so into this idea. And then you helped me realize that I actually really need that. What I think we can do with absolutely every hole for me to test with, like we can have few in the even grid and then just make a longer profile to reach the note we want. So instead of weakening this too much. But then another challenge to chat then. How would you design a click in place profile that you can also remove perpendicularly really clearly? Sits really perpendicular and strong. Difficult. I mean the thing that if we go back from the beginning here, I showed my Mimplex is kind of.
Let's see here. Hailshires Haven says here, combined profiles is what I advocate, though that of course requires the base sector material to join them. At that point, you can use slotted cross supports in place of a bent sheet.
Okay, maybe I need to see that. I don't have the. Can you bring that comment up?
Had that idea for me, which was a variation on Martin's original one. I think that's in the live stream visuals.
So this is my abomination of CAD. I don't even want to make a curve here.
I will try to get this up and see if we can interpret together then.
Yeah, I lost all visuals here now. Flying blind, Hannes.
You're flying blind?
Yeah. Okay, I got something back. So the click in place from the surface is interesting. If we can get it to stay really, really we would get good timing accuracy. Be a problem.
Do you see Discord now on your screen?
Yes.
So this is a CAD'd version of that idea that Carl has done. This idea.
Oh, cool. I see it very small actually, so and I can't do. I can go into Discord if you can you send me the link.
Stream visuals.
Okay,
It's not that much in there, so
okay, good.
I think you're fine. You won't be overwhelmed.
Good. Oh. Ah. Yeah, it's my full screen going haywire. I'm just switching to myself here first time. Don't switch audio device. We're going to the livestream visuals. Is it a bit up, Dan? Just a bit up. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh. That's nice when people do each other's ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't... Yeah, looks material expensive.
That's the basic idea which I found in the previous stream was basically Martin's idea minus the arguably redundant alignment / spacing rings on the programming wheel / frame itself. Best illustrates the lock and rods. So this was from the new way to switch songs on the marble machine. So it's an iteration on that idea, I guess.
Really nice CAD. Let's see if I can get it up to... I don't know if I can show it like this, perhaps. Oh, I can.
I can remove it then.
Yeah, so you can go. We can go here, Hannes. You can remove OBS. I can scroll through here. Everyone can see it in full view. Okay, so we have a clone. Those are kind of my grids. They can be from something, and then these are a lot of segments. So you click. Yes, I think it falls into the same. If I read it correctly, you still need material where there isn't information, which we also do need with the curved base plate, but then we only need a 1 millimeter thin sheet metal plate, which is really cheap and easy to handle. Because here it looks like we need to make a lot of loose parts to just travel over where there's no information. I might getting this wrong, but I think the CAD is very beautiful. So thank you so much for sending it.
While you're in Discord, let's see if we got... I heard a new message. Onshape files. No? Visuals. My Memeplex clarifying even more.
I actually don't see the Onshape files channel when I go into Discord here.
Are you sure?
So in the building Marble Machine 3 category, I see only live stream visuals. Ah, I had to click.
Yeah, I mean, you opened it earlier today, so
I had to click a little thing. Okay. My bad. Okay, let's go back to CAD. To see, I can wrestle all my full screens here.
Screen Wrangler Martin.
Yeah, that's it. Once I understand how full screen works, then
you will be unstoppable.
Life will be complete. Okay, so yeah, this is the ugly click in place from the surface, which is a fun idea. So actually, I'm really into this hybrid best of all worlds, and just like Evan said, also like different solutions for different jobs. But it would be cool if my own plates would be good enough to bring onto a stage as well. Because then technically, which is something that I've been dreaming of, people could submit music, or we could have a workshop where we're making a song together. a brand new piece of music. And perhaps I don't have to like, oh, I'm gonna build 10 songs. Those are the 10 songs of this machine forever and ever. It's gonna be more of a musical instrument. No, we absolutely need to do this. So that was actually very useful.
Decisions take.
Useful. So you know what? I'm going to make a design requirement, Hannes.
Good.
Drivetrain, here, programming wheel.
Haleshus Haven clarifies, I was thinking of those segments as being made of plastic.
I understand. The wheel must provide a way for Martin to compose music on the fly at the machine. Oh, that feels great. That decision only, and the solution for that was worth this entire stream, Hannes.
Yeah.
Clarification. My headphone cable is stuck in my shirt buttons. That's how little time I had before the stream.
What do you mean we were stressed? Never.
Never. All right. Feedback. We're definitely going to revisit this in a better prepared stream. We're going to talk about, perhaps we should reschedule the stream tomorrow to let people give people more time to make designs.
Yeah.
I think it was on my bad. Still, for me, it was super useful. But it wasn't. I wanted more to investigate the collaboration within Onshape, which is going to be amazing. But we
can't be best at everything every time.
So I wonder. It's so warm in here. I wonder if we should actually wrap up here, Hannes. What do you think?
It's blood hour.
It's blood hour.
Add to that heat wave.
Yeah, it's a huge heat wave. But thank you to everyone giving members and stuff. That means a lot. Yeah, on Monday we have scheduled to put everyone's names up on the wall.
Yeah, we
in the studio.
Put it down in our calendar. Will happen.
Let's go to the Master Assembly and just revel at the glory that is the Marble Machine 3. Because I have some other layers hidden. It's fun to sometimes put them on. Here's the old podium. We didn't see that for some time. We have the ceiling of the studio, which is there. So the wheel is... See it?
Plenty of space for those profiles.
Plenty of profiles. Wheel also, of course, needs a huge double helical gear. We can add the readers here, up there. We also have the old frame. It doesn't fit on, but it's not going to look like that. Gives a monster music box vibe. Also, here, Hannes, is a really question. What are we gonna do? It's so big.
Bigger?
Are we going to move it? Let me try that. I'm just going to move the flywheel. You want it bigger?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think what you would suggest.
Yeah.
I've never heard you say smaller, so.
Extrude. Is it hidden here? The flywheel? Yes, I hidden it. It's too. Is it too big? Where is it? Music flywheel. There it is. It's hidden. Okay. So we're going to go into the music flywheel and see if we can just lower it. And it's using this position. Okay. So then I'm going to respect how I built this CAD because I did it correctly. So yeah, this is the blue point. Now, if I pivot, boom, that should result in the flywheel. Yeah, interesting. A little bit, yeah. Let's see how that looks in the Master Assembly. Perhaps the flywheel is too big now.
Oh. Whoa. What? Clip that.
I'm worried about the spokes also dragging a lot of air around.
They don't want it to fly away.
Actually, it's a great idea. We make this so the machine can wander slowly sideways, like a strand-based. Okay.
Oh, loading a lot of awesomeness in there now.
Loading too much greatness here. Yeah, the voice channels are going to be fantastic. We're going to look into what happened there. Set it up through another system. If anyone is interested, we're using Video Ninja, which is a fantastic software. A room where we could exclude mine and Hannes' voice and only let through the audio of the guest's voice. Because then we're
another software called
through a virtual audio in OBS into Sonobus. The Sonobus is sending to my audio device in Stockholm, where I can assign each voice channel its own output, and and that gets recorded in 2 different places in 2 different ways. And just like Jimmy was really sweet. Like, I understand you want everything in one place, but we should look into like podcasting software and stuff where it's made for guests and their audio and stuff.
Yeah, this is that, but a whole thing that we want them on separate channels is what ruins it for us, I think.
Yeah, we have a design requirement that record a video, record the audio in a specific way that goes straight into the hard drive, so we don't have to deal with file management. And yeah, our system is a little bit. We're fighting the system a little bit too much, I feel. Sorry for keeping you waiting here. I don't know why the master assembly is loading so slowly. Evan would have a lot to say about that.
Oh.
No, I just changed. This is not good. I just changed the position of one thing in the master part. Of course, it's a lot of stuff that needs to update. I just wanted to see the machine with the flywheel and the wheel for the identity.
Perfect summary of this stream right here.
Yeah. But I'm happy to see the form. What I was expecting, like the big hero of the day is Axel, who sent in this design submission.
Yeah.
Which kind of led to a great deal of discussion. We have one new response, actually. So still getting kind of a lot of... Here, we have a completely new feedback here from the forum. You need to quantify how much less space this wheel has versus the past wheel. With how large the studs are on this wheel versus the previous one, is the current size of the big wheel large enough to play the original Marble Machine song? Oh, that's... This, I think, is a misunderstanding that a lot of people have done. Person is perhaps watching the stream because this came in like exactly right now. I think the question is, how many notes can one channel play per revolution? Because I think a lot of I think Jimmy has been onto this question as well. It's like, if we have a pin sticking out like this, it feels like great. We can have a pin already here, which means we can fit like a lot of pins on this wheel on one channel. But then Martin comes and makes a profile that is this long. Obviously, this profile, you can't put this profile as often as the pins. Is I think the question. You can only put it over here, which means that with the pins, will you have enough? And the answer is yes, there will be enough, because the profiles in my examples are only example profiles, and the reloading of the marble and stuff will be longer than if the reader can play it that fast, the profile can look like this.
Okay. Do you have an estimation-ish kind of now how many profiles you can fit, or is that too early?
No, I don't, but I think I'm sure that it's not
that's not going to be the bottleneck.
It's not the bottleneck. People are correct for pointing it out, though, because it looks like it.
Visually, it looks all wrong.
Yeah, and I think like in some of the solutions we talked about this resting time here, when the reader is going. The marble needs that to first charge and then drop. But according to all my... I'm making an assumption, which we don't. I believe that it works, and that was Marble Machine X, I believe. But Marble Machine 3 is I verify, so and give myself that homework to verify.
Verify the profiles.
Verify this thing, because a lot of people have talked about it. So I'm going to go to the concepts. We need in capitals from as well, because it's true, to verify that the profiles doesn't need too much lateral, or is it long space along the channel to drop a marble, so that we can fit the entire song. One thing that makes me believe this is that the diameter is kind of exponential. So if we compare the length of, for example, the Marble Machine X wheel, which was 1 meter, then the circumference is something with pi, radius times 2 times pi or something like that. But I don't know stuff like that. I click the measuring. See that the length here is 3.1 meters. We have 3.1 meter space, and on the new one we have 5 meters space, which in itself isn't verifying, but it makes me kind of calm that we almost have a little bit less than double the length of the perimeter.
It should be doable.
It should be doable, but those are weak language that
we don't use.
I'm actually happy about today, even though we
solved it.
Yeah. We're gonna take a decision after. Back to you with a community note if we're going to go through with the stream as planned tomorrow, or if we actually should let everyone design and announce a new date when we can have a more stable stream running when I'm back in the city.
Yeah, later next week.
Yeah,
the end of next week.
I think I'm leaning towards that, getting everyone to think. I can summarize a little bit what we talked about in this stream, getting everyone to think.
And you know what? You can work tomorrow.
Oh,
a whole day of working.
That will be crazy.
Okay, I need to work my butt over to the ocean and jump into it before I... Thank you so much Thank everyone for sticking with us today. It was a rough start, but people seem to enjoy the stream anyway.
That's very nice of you. Oh, we see the machine.
Oh, it's back.
It is back. Sorry, we're like trying to let you leave, and then we're like...
But no,
you have to look a little bit more. Okay.
There we are.
Yeah, the wheel isn't as beautiful now with the big wheel. Maybe it can be smaller.
Smaller. Easy.
It's too big now. So it's like almost that if we hide this, the flywheel, I hide it. Come on, Onshape. Rah. Then it's like, this is the correct size of the wheel that's behind there.
Yep.
Ha.
Perfect. Great. So much for today.
Thank you.
Time for you to relax a bit, cool down, and let's see how we do tomorrow. But I'm guessing we're gonna be live streaming next week.
I'm using my childhood tools here, my beautiful old tools, my parents' beautiful old tools. Build something now and go swimming. Thank you, Hannes.